Brandon Gibbs is making headlines again, for all the wrong reasons. He shocked everyone by pushing his wife, Julia Trubkina, for something she wasn't comfortable with. The 90-Day Fiance star threw huge tantrums and even called her out for overselling it to the family. The reality TV stars have a lot on their plate in season 9. Brandon and Julia renewed their vows to make a fresh start. They wanted to bury the hatchet and start a new chapter of life. However, the TLC stars are unable to get on the same page about the baby topic. Julia found a solution for her fertility issues on the show, but she had to undergo surgery to fix the issue. Hence, the Russian native decided not to have kids with her husband. What did Brandon do? What really happened? Brandon and Julia took couples therapy to solve their marital issues. The former couldn't understand why his wife wasn't ready to have kids. He supported her when he learnt about her fertility issues. The 90-Day Fiancé star wanted his wife to get a second opinion from the doctors after the resort. Julia agreed to have a second opinion and recommitted her vows with her husband, but she was hesitant to visit the doctor and go through the same experience again. Brandon, Ron, and Betty pressured the Russian native to get a second opinion and fulfill her promise. However, Julia became nervous when she saw the happiness on her husband's face. She feared he would be heartbroken if they couldn't have kids. The TLC star's husband was excited to have babies with his wife when he found a solution for the fertility issues. Brandon Gibbs and Julia Trubkina wanted to spend some happy time after renewing their vows. They went for dinner with their families to celebrate their special day. Things took an unexpected turn when Brandon came up with the baby topic at the dinner table. He informed his parents and in-laws that Julia may have kids after a surgery. Julia quickly clarified that she didn't want to go under the knife for the polyp removal. She felt they still had a lot of time and won't have kids. Brandon was visibly heartbroken about the 90-Day Fiancé star's decision. However, fans criticized him on Reddit for forcing his wife to undergo the procedure. A fan started a thread to slam him and Betty for lacking empathy. The OP wrote, "Brandon and Betty need to be extremely ashamed of themselves for the way they treated Julia about having this damn baby." Brandon told his wife to stop overselling the surgery when she talked about her fears of taking anesthesia. Fans already know that the surgeries where people need to take anesthesia are not minor. They feel the American native and his mom were selfish during the discussion. One fan said, "Brandon is totally insensitive to what should be private conversations between himself and Julia." Many fans felt that Gibbs should not discuss everything in front of his parents. Others noted how he and Betty pressured Julia instead of understanding her fears. A different